Jimin and Jungkook have always shared a connection that fans simply can't ignore. From the earliest days of BTS to their most recent appearances, there has always been something undeniably special about the way they interact. It's not just about being members of the same group, it's about the small, almost unspoken moments that continue to capture the hearts of millions around the world. And lately, fans have been noticing it more than ever. Jimin and Jungkook truly can't seem to stay away from each other. Whether they're on stage, in interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, or even just casually walking together, there is a natural pull between them. It's the kind of connection that doesn't need to be explained with words. One glance, one laugh, or even a simple gesture is enough to tell a whole story. Fans have seen Jungkook instinctively move closer to Jimin, as if it's the most natural thing in the world. And Jimin, he always seems to respond just as naturally, creating a dynamic that feels both effortless and deeply genuine. There are countless moments that highlight this closeness. Times when Jungkook reaches out without hesitation, lightly touching Jimin's arm just to get his attention. Moments when Jimin leans in, closing the distance between them as if he feels most comfortable right there. These aren't staged interactions or forced fan service. They're subtle, real, and often happen when they think no one is paying attention. That's exactly why fans treasure these moments so much. During performances, their chemistry becomes even more noticeable. The way they synchronize, the way their eyes meet for just a second longer than expected, and the way they seem to draw energy from each other, it's something truly special. Even in the middle of complex choreography, there are brief flashes of connection that feel completely genuine. It's as if no matter how big the stage is, they always find each other in the crowd. Off stage, the story doesn't change. In behind-the-scenes clips, they often end up side by side without even trying. Whether they're laughing at something silly, sharing a quiet conversation, or simply standing close in comfortable silence, their bond feels natural and unforced. Jungkook, who can sometimes be playful and energetic, often seems calmer around Jimin. Meanwhile, Jimin appears to light up even more when Jungkook is near, his expression softening in a way that fans instantly recognize. What makes their connection even more fascinating is how consistent it has been over the years. This isn't something that appeared overnight. It has grown, evolved, and become stronger with time. From trainees to global superstars, they've been through so much together. They've supported each other during difficult moments, celebrated achievements side by side, and built a foundation of trust that is clearly visible in the way they interact today. Fans often talk about the way Jungkook looks at Jimin. There's a certain warmth and attentiveness in his gaze, as if he's always aware of where Jimin is and what he's doing. And Jimin, in return, seems to understand Jungkook in a way that goes beyond words. It's in the way he reacts, the way he smiles, and the way he effortlessly matches Jungkook's energy. These little details may seem small, but together they paint a picture of a bond that runs deep. There are also moments that feel almost accidental, yet incredibly meaningful. Times when they reach for the same thing at the same time, or when they burst into laughter over something only they seem to fully understand. These shared reactions create a sense of closeness that's hard to fake. It's not about grand gestures, it's about the little things that happen naturally when two people are truly comfortable with each other. Of course, fans interpret these moments in many different ways. Some see it as a deep friendship, others see it as something more, but what remains undeniable is the genuine affection they show toward each other. And perhaps that's what makes their bond so captivating. It leaves room for interpretation while still feeling authentic at its core. In a world where so much can feel scripted or planned, Jimin and Jungkook's interactions stand out because of how real they seem. They don't need to prove anything or put on a show. Just being themselves, together, is more than enough to capture attention. And that's exactly why fans keep coming back to these moments, analyzing them, sharing them, and celebrating them. At the end of the day, whether they are standing on a massive stage or simply sharing a quiet moment off camera, one thing remains clear: Jimin and Jungkook have a connection that continues to draw people in. It's not loud or over the top. It's subtle, consistent, and deeply felt. And no matter where they are or what they're doing, they always seem to find their way back to each other. Because somehow, no matter the situation, Jimin and Jungkook just can't stay away from each other. Flushed face Red Heart.